Hello aspirants, welcome back to the Metis IAS NCERT Foundation program for UPSC Civil Services examination and all competitive exams. Let's begin. Take a slow breath. There is no rush. Today, we are going to understand something that is part of your everyday life, that is environment. This is the 7th class of Geography, chapter number 1, Environment. This chapter is simple. This chapter is simple. We will move step by step, slowly, and build clarity together. By the end of this class, you should feel comfortable with the idea of environment. Just notice where you are right now, the air around you, the sounds, the light, the space, everything around you is part of your environment. Environment is not distant, it is what you experience every moment. Environment means what? What is the definition of environment? Environment means everything around us. Everything around us is called environment. Environment is a life support system. Environment is support system. Everything that affects our life. What are the components? Components of environment, both natural and man-made. Natural elements like air, water, land, and human elements. Human elements like buildings, society, and technology. Let me say this very clear. Environment is the system that supports life. If you remember one line, remember this. Environment is the system that supports life. Just think of just think for a moment. Can life exist without environment? No. That shows how fundamental this concept of environment is. Humans depend completely on environment. We breathe air, we drink water, we grow food, we use resources. At the same time, we also modify environment. We build cities, we develop industries, we develop industries, we change landscapes. So there is a continuous interaction. Understanding this interaction is very important. So that is why climate change, global warming, all concepts are happening now. To understand clearly, we divide environment into three parts. That is, first one is natural environment, that is given by nature. Second one, human made environment, created by humans. And the third one, human environment, that is people and society, like individual, family members, and society. Let us repeat slowly. First one is natural, second one is human made, and the third one is human. If I ask how many components, you should immediately recall three. The natural environment has four domains. The natural environment has four domains. Those are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. What is meant by lithosphere? Lithosphere means land. Hydrosphere means water. Atmosphere means air. Biosphere means zone of life. But remember, these domains are interconnected. These domains are interconnected. Lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere interconnected with each other with biosphere. The rain connects air and water. Soil connects land and life. Nothing exists in isolation. Rain connects air and water. Soil connects land and life. So nothing exists in isolation. Environment works as a system. Environment works as a system. Imagine a pond. Imagine a pond. Water, plants, fish, sunlight, microorganisms, all are collected. All are connected. If one part changes, everything changes. This network is called an ecosystem. This network is called an ecosystem. Simply put, an ecosystem is interaction between living and non-living things. An ecosystem is interaction between living and non-living things is called as ecosystem. So ecosystem, we we taken pond as example. So we in this pond, water, plants, fish, sunlight and microorganisms are there. So they are all connected with us within the system of pond. In one part changes, everything changes. So this network is called an ecosystem. This is pond ecosystem. Remember the word interaction. Take a gentle breath. Notice how ideas connect. We are building a system view. We are building a system view. Different regions have different environments. Deserts are dry, forests are wet, mountains are cold. Because conditions differ, lifestyle differ, environment influences how people live. So environment shapes life as well in this way, due to different regions with different environments. So we're moving ahead. In early times, the humans lived close to nature. Later, agriculture developed, settlements formed, trade expanded, industries grew, technology advanced, so that human interactions with environment continues to evolve. So that human interactions with environment continues to evolve. Nature, agriculture, industry, and technology. So, development improves life, but imbalance creates problems. Overuse of resources can damage ecosystems. Responsible use ensures sustainability. Responsible use ensures sustainability. Balance is essential. Remember, development must respect nature. So, for global awareness, World Environment Day is on June 5th. Reminds us of our responsibility. This awareness leads to action. This awareness leads to action. Let us connect everything. Environment is ecosystem. Environment is a system. Human interact with it. Humans interact with it. Everything is interconnected. So that is why balance is necessary. So that is why balance is necessary. Environment includes everything around us. Three components, those are natural, human made, and human elements. These are the three components which we have studied in this chapter, as well as four domains. Those are land, water, air, life. These are lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere, and atmosphere. Ecosystem means interaction. Humans modify environment. So that is where balance is essential. When we understand environment clearly, we begin to see the world with awareness. Otherwise, we don't have awareness. So that is why June 5th is celebrated as World Environment Day. This understanding is the foundation for responsible thinking. So, from an exam perspective, focus on concepts. Clarity is enough. From 2017 onwards, environment concepts are continuously increasing as well as prelims and mains also. So that is why have to focus on concepts. That is why clarity is also most important than anything. That is all for today. Take a moment to observe your surroundings after this class. You will start noticing environment differently. So, see you in the next session. Thank you.